Welcome back, everyone. I'm not sure why the camera is not showing everything accurately, but this is a red shirt. It's not orange. This is a black hat. I'm not sure if that shows you guys what I'm trying to say here. That is very important colors, the red and black. So we had a game over the weekend, and it did not go according to plan. We had our chances. It was a very, very good game. Alabama played their tails off. They got the victory. But man, the chances we had a touchdown that was dropped. We went for it on fourth down when we could have easily kicked the field goal and tied the game. What a game. But again, I see the records today. I think Alabama jumped back up to the top 10, and I think we're number 12 in the AP poll. So there we go, guys. There's the news over the weekend. My Georgia Bulldogs fell for the first time this year, and it could have been a little bit better game for us. But again, we played a very good team in Alabama, and hats off to them for playing such a good game. We'll get some comments. Big E, good morning, Brett. War Eagle with the orange shirt. Yeah, it's actually red. I'm not sure why the camera's not showing it up correctly, but that's how it works. Semi Adam, good morning, Brett. I like your energy in your videos. I didn't see any video about real gyms. The gyms in condominiums are not a real gym. I need a gym which have dumbbells 100 pounds and above. Yes, I did a video. If you look back a few weeks ago, I did a video on Magnum, MAGNUM. I think it was Magnum. Sounds right. And Magnum Gym is actually right beside 38 Park, right beside Stay City, and right next door to Tree Woods. It has everything there. It has a professional gym with all the professional equipment. It also has archery there. It has pickleball. It has 3 basketball courts. So if you go back in my videos, again, all you have to do is go on my front page there, and you'll go into where it says, trying to think how it works. Go into my channel, view videos. And if you scroll back a little way, you'll see me in front of the sign. Actually, it says Magnum. It's a sports complex, and I think it's 1,000. I think then I'm not sure how much it is now. It was 1,000 pesos per month for membership, and that gets you access to everything. But they had everything inside that gym. But there is also a lot of my friends. They go to Anytime Fitness, which is actually in the mall here in IT Park. Again, Anytime Fitness, which is actually also they're actually in the United States as well. And I'm not sure what the membership goes for, but they also have personal trainers there. They have a full-fledged gym there as well, 24 hours, 25 hours per day. And it's actually in I think the 5th floor of Ayala Central Block Mall. But Magnum is a great sports complex. It has a gym. That's all. It's got all your weights and all your machines in there. So again, you can find it there. Are there are there professional gums in the Philippines? I'm thinking you mean gym. Yes, there are professional gyms. There's actually boxing gyms here as well. Every kind of gym you're looking for is actually right here in the Philippines. So you won't have any problems finding a good gym. Again, you can look it up on Google. Magnum Sports Complex. And you can also look up Anytime Fitness. Chris B, what's up, Battles? Yes, Todd got us again. We just can't beat you guys. We try. Smart all the strings, but it just doesn't work. Drop passes. And again, you guys had some bad things happen as well. You guys had a drop pass for a touchdown too. So I can't sit there and say it was all on us. Again, we did drop a wide open pass to a redshirt freshman, and just still having to get over the fact that we went for it on fourth down when I think it was 4th and 2, I think 4th and 1.5, something like that. But just the fact that we could have easily kicked the field goal and tied the game up and went into overtime, just to make it a little bit more dramatic anyway. You guys probably would have won anyway, but again, it'd been more dramatic. But good to see you made it. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Venmon, good morning, Brett. The Giants finally won. Yes, they pulled it out. So again, that's a very big win for you guys. Good to see you guys got on the winning column. Again, a lot of good sports going on right now. A lot of good sports. Stephen Smith, don't worry, North Carolina basketball isn't too far off. Yeah, North Carolina's always in the hunt. So again, we'll be right there this year again, going for a championship. We'll see how things work out when it gets down to the, I guess, Sweet 16. We'll find out what's going on with the Carolina Tar Heels. My brother's in the house. How's it going, Cletus? I know he's not liking life right now. His Georgia Bulldogs fail. Again, I am sporting. This is not orange, Cletus. This is red. Just for some reason the camera's not picking it up right, and this is black. So I got the red and black on today. I know it didn't go according to plan. But again, we're still ranked in the top 12 in the AP. We got some big games coming up versus some top contenders. We know we always play Georgia Tech. We have Ole Miss coming up. I think our hardest game will be Ole Miss. So if we can pull off a victory there versus Ole Miss, we'll be right back in the hunt again, and everything will be all right. But good to see you made it, Cletus. Love you. Good morning. Yes, Gabe. How's it going? Yes, and again, I don't say it enough, guys. If you can, please hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. I do already have my videos coming out. I've already scheduled them. Not my last one, the two videos before that are doing quite well. So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching those videos. I did a interview with Jay, and that one's doing quite well. And also the video from Tom Bully, where I live, is by far my best video ever as far as viewership. So again, thank you guys for tuning into those. And I'm trying to give those videos a chance to breathe. Again, they have not plateaued yet. They're still going well on the algorithm, and I don't want to mess things up. Again, I'm a new YouTuber. I am new to how everything works. I did a lot of research that says kind of leave them alone and let them do their thing, and so I'm trying to wait on that. I do have 7 videos in the can. That's what my dad calls it, in the can. So I do have 7 videos coming out here in the near future. My next one will be out on Wednesday. Wednesday's video is what you guys asked for in the past. Again, my next video on Wednesday will be the outside of Tom Bully. So I'll be showing you guys the streets right outside the gate here at Tom Bully. A lot of people have asked me and gave comments regarding safety outside of Tom Bully and things like that. So I want you guys to see exactly how it is outside the gates. And actually, while I was out doing that walk, again, I walked. It was over. I did about 2.5 mile walk. So again, about a little over a mile to the main street, and then all the way back, showing you guys all the shops. There is a plenty of karaoke. There's also I won't put that video up. I did karaoke there. Actually, did 3 karaoke's in the same day on the same street in 3 different locations. There's a dive shop. I did find some property for you guys to look at, so you guys can actually see a condo for $89 per month. I also looked at a 2-bedroom and also looked at a 3-bedroom. So that video is coming up here soon. Also have my diving adventure. Went on a 2-tank dive with some of my subscribers, some of my good buddies, and that video is coming out. Again, have some very good content coming out. Again, in my opinion, again, that's for everybody else to see what happens. Again, I am so new to the YouTube and trying to understand how it works and how to tackle that algorithm. I know it's got everything to do with thumbnails and titles, and that's just not my forte. I have a hard time coming up with with the correct titles all the time. I do try my best to give you guys great content, but I'm new to it, and it will come to me better in time. So just stick with me, and hopefully things will get better when it comes to the thumbnails and titles. But you guys gave me the encouragement. You guys keep me going. So again, thank you so much for all that. The Isla Central Block Mall also has a 24-hour gym. Yes, that is the gym that all my buddies go to. Anytime Fitness. Again, that's also if you have a membership here for Anytime Fitness at the mall or anywhere here in the Philippines, your membership also works in the US. So again, not only do you get a membership here, but you also get a membership in the US as well. Anytime Fitness. And again, it is open 24 hours. Gabe, good evening. Cletus Karaoke 79 is also but also named. Gotta get back to work. No reason to slack off now. Yeah, I hope he'll be going to work. He's looking at 8 p.m. Um, on the East Coast, and so he will be having work here first thing in the morning, and he'll be getting back at it. And he just bought a new property, so his eyes are all set on tearing up carpet and painting and doing work on the new property and getting it ready for rental. So I'm sure that's where his focus is going to be at work and more work. That's my brother for you. That's Cletus. Good morning, Venmon. Yes. Getting all of our good mornings done here in the morning. Venmon to Gabe. Yes. Roger Bale. Good morning, Brett from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Counting the years till retirement. I'm so jealous of you. I'm so jealous of all you guys. Ah, yes. I'm not saying you should be jealous, but I can tell you this: it's a good life over here in the Philippines. Best decision I ever made. I love it here. It's a fantastic way of life. You're surrounded by great people. Again, the Philippine people are amazing. Cannot say enough about the people here. They're always in a great mood. They're always smiling. They're always singing. They're always saying good morning, hello. When you're out here at Tamboli, it's amazing that the people at the front desk will actually get up from their desk, go around a corner just to open a door for us here. And again, amazing service, always with a smile. So again, I can't say enough about the people. But again, the cost of living here is amazing. When you're talking about me, for example, going from a budget in the States where I was over 10,000 US monthly, over 10,000, sometimes probably reaching 15, 16,000 per month. And now I'm at 2,000. I mean, that says it all for me. I mean, it puts a smile on my face just thinking about the cost of living here. And I have been talking about you guys about travel. I have been wanting to do it. I'm trying to decide now if I want to do the BGC trip first, or if I want to do the Thailand trip first. I've been doing a lot of thinking about it. I haven't been to Thailand. I haven't been to BGC. BGC is still here in the Philippines. So again, I'm trying to decide between BGC and Thailand. But I am going to go to one of those places here in the near future. Probably be next month or November. I will be going to BGC or to Thailand. So look out for those videos to come. And I am excited about doing it because, again, I haven't been to either. And I'm excited about seeing both locations. Stephen Smith, Georgia has Ole Miss and Texas at home. Georgia will be fine. Yeah, I know we'll be fine. I mean, it's Ole Miss now. They just pulled off a stunner against LSU. And Texas, ever since that first loss to Ohio State, I mean, they're right there in the hunt. So they're going for an SEC championship as well. So a lot of fight out there, guys. Lot of good games coming up in the near future. I'm just happy about the Dogs being where they're at. Again, I'm not happy about the loss, but I mean, it's hard for teams to go undefeated now. I mean, it just shows you when you had Oregon versus Penn State. I mean, I saw that game at the beginning. It was 3-0 at half, I think. I mean, 3-3 at half. No scoring or anything. So it must be some great defenses or a lack of offense or something. But again, Oregon's number 2 now. So again, we'll see how that goes. Vinmon, Britt, does Marco Polo provide a PS4? At Marco Polo, do you want to get your own linen and towels? Every unit here, guys, every unit you rent, unless you get one you're going to do yourself, every unit you rent has everything. All you have to do is bring your clothes in your suitcases. You're not needing anything else. They come with all your pots, all your pans. They come with your linens. It comes with your towels. It comes with, plates, bowls, silverware, everything. You don't need anything at all except for your clothes. I hope that explains everything to you guys. Now, as far as PS4, I am not sure if their game room has a PS4. I don't remember that. I never played the PS4 in any other places. I actually have a PS4 right here. It's still in the box, and I haven't taken it out of the box yet. So again, I will get that set up. But again, I just don't play that much PS4 anymore. I used to, I know they have the new PS5. I just don't play that much video games anymore. I'm too busy thinking about the next video, thinking about the pool, thinking about the beach. Those are the kind of things that are on my mind. It's been a busy day. Ready to get to the house and eat and rest. So again, this is his day off. I got a feeling he worked all day. He was probably over at his new property, looking at all the work he's going to have to do on his days off. Again, he's off Sundays and Tuesdays, and I'm sure he's over there at that new house thinking about all this and getting excited about all the great work he's going to be doing at the new property he just bought. So again, hats off to you, Cletus. There's all my hair. Hats off to you for all your hard work, and keep Social Security going good for us over there. Cletus Karaoke, you have been doing a great job. Thanks, Cletus. I appreciate you. Again, he got me all started, guys. I mean, he got me in there and went to his up to Chevrolet and asked all of his guys to subscribe to my channel. And since that moment, I have not looked back, and everything is going quite well. I'm getting close to the 10,500 mark. So again, thank you guys so much. You guys are the champs. You guys are the greatest. Good evening, Roger Bell. No more delays. Get those ice skates in the luggage and get ready to skate at SM Seaside Mall. Escape the Arctic vortex and frozen tundra. Paradise is on this side of the pond. Exactly right. I can tell you that yes, paradise is here, guys. You can find it just like I have found it, just like Gabe has found it, just like a lot of guys have found it. You guys can find paradise over here, and it's very, very healthy on your pocketbook. So again, it's great for your pocketbook. It's great for finding your one and only in your life. If you're coming over here for dating, you will find your one and only. Again, I'm going to tell you, and I can't stress it enough. Take your time and do it right. Take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Yes. I'm not even sure that was the right word or not. But yes, if you're looking for your loved one over here, if you're looking for that special someone in your life, it will happen over here in the Philippines a lot easier than it will back in the West. Just take your time. Don't jump into anything. Don't take the first thing that comes around. Just take your time. Make sure there's no huge red flags. Make sure you're getting into the right relationship. So again, other things though, all your major things, this is like living in a city. So it's like living anywhere else in the U.S. So again, you're not making a huge change there. The cost of living is about a fifth of what it cost you back in the West. Again, it did for me. Again, I I made some really good money over in the West, but I mean, you're talking about going from 10,000 or 12,000 per month going down to 2,000. That should tell you guys enough. I'm living at I mean, I know people say, oh, yeah, it's a 3-star, 4-star. I'm not sure how it's ranked. I don't look up rankings. I just know I have traveled a lot, guys. Again, when I was in the union in New York, I was in a Teamsters union. I got 5 weeks vacation, and I went on a lot of vacations. This resort here is just as good as any of the resorts that I went to in Mexico, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, all those places, guys. It's just as good as any of those places. And again, those were 5 stars. I went to several secrets and dreams and sandals, breathless. I mean, these are just as good as any of the, I mean, Tumbly is just as good as any of those resorts as far as cleanliness, as far as pool, as far as beach. The beach may not be as large, but again, it is a very nice beach. It does have its up and downs as far as the beach. It does have when it's low tide. I mean, it doesn't look as pretty, but when it's high tide, it looks fantastic out there. So again, living here is fantastic. People ask me all the time, where are all the people? The video that I did was like at 8:30 in the morning. When I did that video, everybody's asleep, guys. There was nobody there because everybody was at home sleeping. The pool starts picking up. And again, this is never going to be like an all-inclusive kind of place as far as the pool activities. Again, I want to make sure you guys understand this. Filipinas and Filipinos do not like getting in the sun. So the pools will never be as crowded here. You're talking about the local people. They don't like being in the sun. They don't like getting dark. They like keeping their skin a lighter tone. So again, you're not going to see a lot of Filipinas and Filipinos hanging out of the pool. You will see them under a shade tree, sitting in underneath the umbrella, things like that. That's the reason you actually see people walk the streets here, and it's not even raining. They're carrying an umbrella to keep the sun off of them. Green Acres is anytime the same price in the U.S. as it is anytime. Yes, I'm not sure about the pricing. Again, I'm not a big gym buff. I have been asked to go to the gym here a lot lately. And I may actually go to the gym today, guys. I'm going to fill you guys in later on how the gym goes. I might go to the gym after this right here. I might get off of this uh, stream today and might go to the gym for the first time. I'm going to get on the bike. I'm going to check out this new equipment people are telling me so much about. Again, we have a very nice gym here inside the Tomboli residence here. And that's a good enough gym for me. I wouldn't need Anytime Fitness. I wouldn't need Magnum. The gym here is fine because I like doing the stationary bike. I like doing the elliptical. That's my kind of exercising. And again, I haven't done it in a while, so I might get back into that routine and start getting back to the gym. My heart goes out. I had, just so you guys know, the reason I'm even mentioning that, I have an aunt, again, my brother's, maybe my father's sister, Gail. I want to give her my prayers and my thoughts. She had a stroke over the weekend, and my heart goes out to her and my first cousin and her husband and the family there. A lovely woman, one of the smartest people I know, and my prayers are with her. So again, Gail, love you. Get better soon. Should be finding out more information about that today and tomorrow. But my heart and my prayers go out to her and her family. It's a tough time right now. Excuse me, guys. But that gives me also the chance to reflect. I tell my brother all the time, you never know what life's going to give you. God gives you one life to live. If you can retire, guys, no matter what your age, I don't care if you're 30. If you got $200,000 or $300,000, you can retire right now. That's all you're needing. If you have equity into a house where you could actually sell the house and get the equity out and get $200,000 or $300,000, you can live the rest of your life over here and not even touch that money. So you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to get in a car accident tomorrow. You never know if you're going to get shot. I mean, I happened to go on the news right before this, And in my home state of North Carolina, a guy from a boat, I guess it was from they're saying it's from a vessel, a boat, and he opened fire on a restaurant and he killed 2 people and he wounded 6 others, and they're all in the hospital. So again, they're eating at a restaurant. They're on a lake in North Carolina, and he opens fire and he kills 2 people and he wounds 6 more. And you never know if they're going to make it or not either. The way things are going, guys, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen. So I look at it this way. You have that one life to live. If you can retire, get your butts over to Southeast Asia, start living your life. I'm not saying here in the Philippines. I think it's by far the best decision I ever made. But again, if you guys just look at it, you never know what's going to happen in life. And again, my prayers are out to my aunt. And it was devastating news. But love you, Gail. I know you're not watching, but I hope you're doing well, and I will find out more information later. But it just comes to show, guys, you never know what's going to happen in life. Why do you want to have your entire life being work? Why just work? I mean, why should you make your entire life surrounded by only working when you can actually get out there and start living life? And you can do it here in the Philippines. I can promise you that. Eric, they had every chance of winning that game, Britt. I wouldn't worry about them. They'll be all right. They're up for the SEC champion. Yeah, they're going to do fine. Again, yes, they could have tied the game and went into overtime. They missed up. They dropped a pass for a touchdown. Again, Alabama dropped one as well. So again, Alabama played a better game. I mean, they had a better scheme. They went up 14-0 real fast. I mean, that's just how it worked. It worked out last year. Same thing. We ended up on a dogfight trying to come back. Georgia's got to figure out a way that they can actually get on fire from the very, very beginning. They're always wanting to play from behind and play with heart and conviction. Once you play with that heart and conviction from the very, very beginning, stop playing like you're already down 14 when you start the game. And get out there and think to yourself, hey, we have to get an early lead and punch it ourselves. Forget about making that captain comeback every single game. But yes, we'll be okay. Gay, Britt, with your permission, not to promote my YouTube channel, I made a new music video called If I Could Reach Across the Years Through All the Doubt and All the Fears, dedicated to expats. There you go, guys. You can check out his channel. Again, it's as you see it, Philly Am style. Check out his channel. Let me know how that goes. What happened to the dogs? We got beat. I mean, that happens. I hated the fact that we've been undefeated in our home court such a long time. Was it 33 or 35 games? I forget which one it was. Again, an undefeated record at home and for such a long time. But again, we've always had a hard time versus them that Tide. I mean, Tide's always been our nemesis. Always the team we can't beat. But again, we could have easily tied the game. We could have easily got that first down and got a touchdown and won the game. All kinds of things could have happened, guys. But I think Georgia's going to be all right. Jeff, haven't been here in a while, so you moved away from Cebu into a nicer area. No, I'm actually still in Cebu. I'm in Mactan, the Mactan Island. I'm in Lapu-Lapu. I'm in a place called Tambuli. Moved away from Marco Polo. I actually found a new resident for my old condo in Marco Polo, and he loves it. Again, I loved it as well. But I've got one life to live, and I like seeing what's out there, guys. I'm not even saying that Cebu's going to be my long-time place to live. I do love Cebu City. I can't say enough about it. I love it here. I love it. I love it. But again, I haven't been to other places like other people have told me. I have traveled quite a bit, and everywhere I've been, I could live. I mean, I love Wall. I got a cousin that lives down. He actually just built a house down in Darwin. Beautiful area. A little bit too quiet for me. But there's also BGC. There's also Makati. There's also Baguio. There's a lot of places I want to see, and there's also other countries. I haven't been to Vietnam. I have not been to Thailand. I have not been to Malaysia. I have not been to Indonesia. I have not been to Colombia. So there's a lot of places I haven't been that I want to go to, and those plans are coming up here in the future. But again, I do like it here in Lapu Lapu at Tombuli. I can't say enough about it. It's a great place to live. But again, I also did like Marco Polo. And Marco Polo had its advantage. It's only 8 minutes from the mall, whereas now I'm about a 40-minute to 45-minute drive. It could be an hour if there's bad traffic. Roger, one thing when I was over there was finding milk or cream for coffee. Not a big issue, but something to note. I've been to Cebu, Boracay, and Bohol. Really enjoyed Bohol, much less traffic. Yeah, there's plenty of milk. I mean, I think the reason you didn't find milk, maybe you guys don't realize this. Milk here in the Philippines is not in the cold section. It's on the it's in the regular aisles. So again, it's not kept cold here. So you will not find it in the cold section or in the frozen section or the refrigerated section. The milk here is in on a regular aisle and it's kept at whatever temperature the mall is or that store happens to be. All right, that's enough of that. I mean, you guys have had your victories, guys. It's our turn, all right. You guys have beat us enough. You guys have beat us enough. Thank you, Roger. Thank you so much. You look like the no, no, no. This is red, guys. Something's wrong with the camera. This is black and this is red. This is Georgia colors. Again, this is bright red. I'm not sure what's the camera's issue there that it's not doing right. Billy and Sal Britain champions, a very proud personal moment last week for me. I received training and installed as a collector at the Catholic Mass at the Allah Central Block Mall Chapel. Served at Sunday Mass. Good to hear that, Gabe. Thank you so much for the information. I always appreciate you tuning in and giving us all the valuable information, and especially for all your hellos and whatnot. So I always appreciate that. Anthony, how are you investing to maximize your return? Do you keep your investment in Asia or in the US? I keep it in the US. I'm guessing you are living off those returns, correct? Yes. There are ETFs out there, and if you had 100,000 US dollars invested in the ETFs that I have invested in, again, I've done this over several lives before, you will make $1,000 per month and not even touch your 100,000. So again, I've told people before in the past, you can live here on as I would say go as low as 1,200 US, and you can live okay. But if you have 1,500 or more, you'll live a comfortable life. So if you had 150,000 US dollars invested in these great ETFs, that's $1,500 per month coming in off of 150,000 US dollars. You can retire right now and not even touch the 150. So yes. Gabe, bring our thoughts and prayers with your aunt. I wish her a full and speedy recovery. Thank you so much, Gabe. I appreciate that. Captain Sully, hey Britt, Jim from Cocoa, Florida. Glad to catch your live stream. Thanks so much for tuning in, my friend. Always a pleasure seeing you and seeing your comments and knowing you guys are out there tuning in to the channel. I appreciate you guys all. I promise you. Frank arrived in Cebu last week. All moved into 38 Park Avenue. You're right. There's so many fine ass women out here, bro. Geez Louise. Yes. I told you guys about dating out here again. It's a good place to call home. Glad you're seeing that. Good evening, Captain Soley. How is Operation Orange going? Stephen Smith, be careful. Those ETS won't pay 10% every year. Be prepared for the down years. I'm not sure which ones you're talking about. The 9 that I'm in right now have a steady record. A lot of them are over 10 to 16 years old. Same dividend, even during COVID, never changed. So I'm not sure which ones you're looking at, but again, the ones I've got in, I've gotten a lot of people that have researched them for me and got me involved in the ETFs, and I'm not going to even worry about it. They're doing fine, and it's better than me investing the money in in the market myself. Operation Orange. I guess he doesn't understand what you're saying there, Gabe. Operation Orange. Sorry about that. I don't have a cold or anything. I'm doing just fine. Trina C, hit that like button, subscribe button, guys. Yes, I'm sure they're already subscribed if they're actually watching my live. But again, I can't say it enough, guys. I don't ask enough. Do hit that like button if you watch my content. Let me know I'm doing a good job. That like button, I didn't realize how much it plays into the algorithm and the role of YouTube. Also, commenting. I didn't realize that as well. Comments and likes are more important than the views. And so, guys, if you want to help my channel out and help me, please hit the like button. Please do the comments, guys. Just say, if anything, hey, Britt, how's it going? I'm a champion. You are a champion too. Whatever you want to say, guys. Roll Tide. Go Dogs. Whatever you want to say. If you just watch my videos and just give me a comment and give me a like, a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it, guys. I didn't realize how much that helps when it comes to the algorithm. But thank you so much, Trina. I appreciate your commenting on that. Die Hard Champions, and thank you so much. I appreciate you. Do you volunteer or do any charity work since you've been there? I have went out a couple times and given to the poor and hungry. There was a guy that came here from a pastor service to our live, but I'm not sure what happened to him. I haven't seen him in the last couple of meetings. But again, he came, showed up, asked us to help with an up and coming event. He said around October, so maybe he'll come back here soon. But again, I haven't seen him since. But again, he told me that he wanted to do something around October, November. So a big shout out to him. Again, I'll find out. Still have to pay taxes on them ETFs. Yes. Now I want you guys to remember this though. When you're making 300,000 back in America and you're paying 70 to $80,000 per year in taxes, and I'm only making 24,000 a year, there's no taxes on that, guys. You know how the thing works. There's no taxes on the 24. I may have to pay what, $1,000 or something because you get, I forgot what it is, or 10 or 12,000 taken off right off the bat. So again, yes, but if you're only looking to live over here, you're going to be okay. Again, most of my money I have in annuities, and things like that. So again, I'm just giving you guys an idea. Jermaine Smith, yes. And again, you could take your say you had 150,000. You take that money and you take out, if you want to take out 10 or 20%, do the math, guys. All right, so you're making 1,500. You take out 10%, take out 150. You still have 1,350. That's still above the 1,200 I told you about. And there are options over here to make your budget even less. Again, I have some videos coming out here soon that's going to shock you. A studio unit. I couldn't get inside of it, but I do show you the outside for $89 per month. $89. Gabe, my unmarine school event is scheduled for this Friday morning at a local school here in Cebu, which coincides with Yeacher's Appreciation Day. Appreciate that, Gabe. Captain Britt, do you use any moderators? Have noticed you don't have many trolls. No, I mean I'm lucky. So don't jinx me. No, I don't have that many trolls. I've had a few bad comments. I think over the lifespan of my channel, I've had to block two different people, and it wasn't because their comments towards me or the channel. It was actually very, very disrespectful to my guests on the channel, and I just won't have that. Again, they're find enough people and good enough people to actually come on my channel and lend their advice or their time to the channel. So I won't have people cutting them down or making them sound like, giving, just coming out with bad information or just having bad language. But again, no, I haven't had any bad times with trolls out there, and that's a good thing, I think. So don't try to jinx me now, Captain Sully. Bruce Coca, tell everyone that when you subscribe, make sure to hit all in the drop down menu. Again, I'm new to YouTube, guys. So what you guys are probably saying is more to me. Tell everyone that when you subscribe, make sure to hit all in the drop down menu. So again, hit if you say that, hit the all button, guys, on the drop down menu. I mean, that it's probably gonna give you an alert when I have a new video out or what have you. But just let me know. Teachers Appreciation Day. Thank you, Gabe, for that. So this Friday, maybe I can make it. Let me know. From Bob, you ever met or worked with the Canadian guy that lives in Roxas and has the bar, the Canadian Beaver? I have not. I've actually saw a few of his videos before though. I don't watch that much YouTube. I do watch Chad once in a while. I'll watch It Swang. I'll watch John. I'll look at check out Mike's retirement, but I don't watch that much YouTube. And the reason why I was told at the very, very beginning to try to be original on YouTube. And if I watch other people's content and watch their videos, I will either mirror myself after them, pick up on good habits, bad habits, and I won't be original. So I'm trying to be original to you guys and give you guys who I am as a person. And so I don't watch that much YouTube, but that's about it. Dividends are taxable, yes, but the rate is based on your overall income. So if low enough, you're only paying like 15%. Yes, that's going to be me. I'm not making a lot of money, guys, over here. I mean, I got my dividends. Again, I don't reestablish those inside the ETFs. I do cash out my dividends every single month. Um, right now, I don't mind telling you guys, I have 90,000. This actually became 93,000 invested in these ETFs. They are bringing me in about $918 per month. So they're doing quite well for me. I do have another CD that actually is that matures in February, and once it matures, I will take that 40,000 and I'll also invest that in some other ETFs. So I'm looking at that coming in around 1,300 per month. That's actually a budget here for most people. So again, I could live quite well or live okay on 1,300. But again, I do have other things. I do have my other CDs. I do have my YouTube that contributes a little bit. Again, it's not groundbreaking or anything, my YouTube channel, but again, it does offer a few dollars to my budget. So again, thank you guys so much. But again, yes, everything's taxable. YouTube is taxable. So again, mine ran from the US. My dividends are taxable. Again, I cash those out monthly. I live off those. I try not to touch my money. So again, thank you so much. Talking about It Swang, there she is, the one and only. How's it going? Good to see you. Let's get together here pretty soon and do a collaboration. We'd like to meet up with you and we could do some videos together and talk about how things are going and just catch up. I'd appreciate that. Captain Sully, lots of laughs. Yes. Captain Sully, I am glad the trolls haven't found you yet. Don't jinx me, Captain Sully. Let's don't talk about that anymore. I don't want any trolls. So let's don't talk about any trolls out there. I'm trying to keep I'm trying to keep my channel clean. Knock on wood. I don't want to get jinxed. Good morning, it's Wayne. Yes, from Gabe. James P. What's up, guys and gals? Have the live on here in Pensacola. Yes, that was the last place that I actually lived was Pensacola, Florida. I can tell you that I like life a lot better here in the Philippines, a much better lifestyle than I had in Pensacola. And I had a boat and had it all going for myself in Pensacola, but it just wasn't for me. But I can tell you this: the Philippines is just right for me. But good to see you tuning in. Thank you so much. Green Acres, how do you do your taxes without going back to the U.S.? I've got an accountant that I actually used when I was working. Again, I was a 1099 employee, and I still have my accountant still there. I didn't do taxes this last year. I didn't make enough. Again, I was living off my savings last year and the year before. Um, Not a lot of it because I did have my CDs making quite a bit of interest. But again, I do have the ETFs now. So again, I do have a tax accountant that I've worked with for all of my years in the roofing industry. And I have the same accountant. So he'll be doing my taxes this year. And he finds all the cuts to help me out. Good evening, James P. from Gabe. Yes. You can still do them the normal way. Just file online. Yeah, you can do it online. You can do your tax cut, or I forgot the tax, whatever it was, taxes online. You can do all those online tax things here in the Philippines. But also, I already have an accountant, so I'll let him look over everything, and I'll pay him, whatever it may be, 500,000 bucks to do my taxes. My last day of work is Tuesday. I process out on Friday, and then my work career will be over. I'm 56 and ready to board a plane heading to Bohol next year. Good to hear, my friend. Again, you are in the right direction, heading to Bohol. Again, a great place to call home. I've been there twice. Love Bohol. Again, I'll be going back here soon. I love traveling here in the Philippines, guys. But again, I'm glad your retirement. Congrats on the early retirement, and congrats on starting your new life here in the Philippines. And I appreciate you tuning in. David Forrest, love watching the live chats. Thanks for the valuable information. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. James P. Getting ready for that closeout Tuesday. Cleats, bale to bale. Not too many more of those left for me. That's good to hear, my friend. Again, retirement is a big thing. I mean, my brother can do it right now. I want him to retire so bad because he can live a good life, but I just can't talk him into it. David, thank you so much, my friend. I can't say enough about getting supers. Thank you so much. You can see this big smile. I use supers to help out my channel. I use them for things like CapCut. I use it for things like StreamYard. I use it for new camera stuff, for audio, for video quality stuff. So again, thank you so much. There's so many new things coming out that I may have to invest in to keep my channel growing in the same direction. So thank you so much. I appreciate the super. And again, I take that super funds, every super I get, I put back into the channel, trying to make it bigger and better, guys. So again, I do appreciate the super, my friend. Thank you so much. Big smiles here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Wow. Uh, Simply Social. If someone is new, they're never been out of the U.S., Cebu's GPD place to land, and what is a good hotel to get the first week? Good thing. I mean, good thing to say. Ask over there. I stayed at the Golden Prince. Now, the Golden Prince. Now you're talking about paying $30 per night. I'm going to tell you guys why I'm saying this. $30 per night for a decent hotel here. $30 per night times 30 nights is $900 per month. I do offer the relocation program, guys, where I get you a condo before you actually arrive. A standard condo is going to run between $400 and $600. If you go stay at the Quest, you're going to be paying to 3,000. I'm not sure exactly how much it could be. It could be cheaper than that. I think that I'm right though. You could be paying anywhere between $1,000 and $3,000 per month to stay at a great hotel here. So again, if I can get you into a condo and save you $500 your first month, I'm not going to say anything more. You can sign up for my relocation program, and not only do I get you a condo before you get here, I also help you out with your driver's license. I help you out by getting you cell service. And what I mean by that, guys, you can't get cell service at one location. There are several locations you have to go to, and you actually have to take a taxi and or a Grab to get there. So it's costing you money. If you're on the relocation program, I'm picking you up in my car. So I'm going to pick you up and take you to these locations, get you cell service. To get your driver's license, that's at SMC side. To give you kind of an idea, that is a 40-minute drive, 35 to 40-minute drive from IT Park. You're taking a taxi cab. You have no idea where you're going. You can just ask them to take you to the SMC side mall, but you don't know where you're going. That's what I'm doing for you guys. I'm taking away all those things that could scare you and take your chances of not moving here, taking it all away from you guys and take you guys on the relocation program and getting you guys settled in here and taking away all that stress, guys. So again, that's why I got the relocation program. Take away that expensive hotel or expensive Airbnb. I'm going to get you into a condo where you're paying $400 to $500 per month starting off day one. So again, that's what it's all about, guys. I'm gonna be in Cebu end of July, August. My Filipino daughter is celebrating her debut. It's a special birthday when you turn 18. Would be cool for you to come. Can make some content for your channel. You give me the invitation, I'll come. Just let me know when and where. Let me know when and where. We're a little ways away, but I'm not going anywhere. This is my home, so I'm not going anywhere. Again, I will try some other places. Again, I say that. I will always have Cebu as home. Either as a base, whatever you may want to call it. But I may venture out at some point and may try Thailand for 3 months, 6 months. I may want to go to Vietnam and try it for a few months or a few weeks. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying that I do have things I'm thinking about and other things that I want to do. So, but yes, you give me the invitation and I'll be there. I have a I have a Swiss bank account where I deposit my stocks, trade profit. Then I use my Swiss bank debit credit card to spend in the Philippines. I don't pay I don't pay no tax because I have no income in my country. That's good information right there. I can tell you that. Thanks for all the input. Bruce Cook, when you click subscribe, you will then see a bell icon with a down arrow next to it. Click the arrow, and then you will see a black solid bell that says all. Click that so you will receive all videos. Yeah, I think that's talking about notifications of my new videos. Yeah, thank you so much. A lot of you guys are asking about that. If you do not want to miss my content, yes, do like he says. Again, I'm new to this, guys. But yes, I get alerts like from Chad and it's Wang. I get alerts when they're doing things, and it might be after the fact, or I may be involved in doing things already. But again, I try to watch their content and watch what's going on in their channels. Again, he's just trying to explain to you guys that if you guys do that arrow down and say all, that you will get alerts letting you guys know when I'm putting out a live or putting out a video. And I do appreciate you guys so much. So thank you so much. Scott Green. Hi, Scott from New Zealand. Have you been to Thailand and did you like it? I have not been to New Zealand. I haven't been to Thailand. I am going in the near future. But I'm not sure if he's been before. Let's see what he says. I'm interested in your program. How do we sign up? You can actually reach me at my email. Again, that's J as in John, B as in boy, M as in Mary, C as in cat, H as in Henry, A as in Apple, R as in Roger, R as in Roger, I as in Ice, S as in Sam, O as in Octopus, N as in Nancy at yahoo.com. Again, JBMC Harrison yahoo.com. Or you can reach me on my messenger, my Facebook messenger. That's Britt McAllister, MCALIS. I'll just say my first name first. You'll find that BRITTMCALISTER. So you can find me on Messenger, and you can send me a message on Messenger and or an email, and I can get you started. Again, I'm only going to do about 2 per month on the program. I already have 2 for September, and I will finish them up sometime in October, November. Again, there's a lot of things you have to wait on, guys, like ACR card. You have to wait on your driver's license sometimes. So we're going to wait on those things. But again, I've already taken care of their cell phone, got their condo already set up, already got both of them working on their bank account already. One of them will have their bank account here very soon. Actually, this week, actually. So we did that last week. So again, worked on some good things. Good morning, Scott. Yes. Always good to see the good mornings out here. Do you have sponsors for you and your channel that you do things for? I do have 2 affiliates. I do have Christian Filipina, and I also have Michael Onstad. Again, he does the insurance here in the Philippines, and I actually have a policy with him, so it's not like I do anything extra for either or. I do mention them in my videos. I do a video for Christian Filipina once per month, and I do put Christian Filipina and Michael Onstat's information in every one of my comment sections and description sections. I can't say enough about Michael. And again, I've tried Christian Filipina. It does work. It does work for the guys that are over in the States wanting to meet the right kind of Filipino over here. So I can't say enough about them. So big thumbs up to their establishment and their goal of finding you guys a good Filipino. But Michael Onstad offers great insurance. He has a great staff. I can't say enough about him. He's a good guy. I've already had him on the channel twice. So again, you guys can go back and look at those videos. A well-educated guy when it comes to the world of insurance, guys, and he's an amazing guy. So he'll take care of your insurance needs when you get up here to the Philippines. Again, I am 55. My policy came in at $1,060 for the year. I was paying $1,656 back in the States per month. $1,656 per month back in the States. Again, I was 1099. I didn't have any help from my company. I paid it for myself. And I did not qualify for the Obama whatever stuff. I made over $250,000 per year, so I did not qualify for the Obama care stuff. But again, Michael Onset will take care of you, and he's got a great, helpful staff that will take care of you when it comes time and in need. Simply Social, where do you sign up? Will the condo be at IT Park or Marco Polo? The condo can be wherever you want it. It depends on what kind of lease you're looking for. The most important thing I've seen from the relocation program, if you're willing to take a 1-year lease, you'll have nothing restricting you. If you're looking to live month to month, you're looking at very limited inventory. But again, send me a message on Messenger or send me an email, and I'll take care of you. Can we call you to talk about the relocation? Yes, you can. We can actually do a video call or a call on Messenger. And if you have WhatsApp, we can do WhatsApp as well. But again, we can start at email and or my messenger. Again, Facebook Messenger is Britt McAllister, MCALISTER. You'll see me on the front of a boat doing this. Timothy H. I was rooting for Georgia in college football Saturday's game. Alabama has their number, bro. Yeah, they do. I mean, they always beat us. I can't say enough. They beat us every single time we play. We do have the one game where we beat them for all the marbles. We did win a national championship playing Alabama, so I can't say we have beat them, and we can beat them. We just, for some reason, things don't go the way we want them to go when we play Alabama. But every game is exciting, new, and I can always say they're fun to watch. Yes, been to Thailand 6 times. Would like to go to Colombia, South America one day. Yep. Sound like a good plan to me. Bob Dudley, thanks for being transparent about your sponsors. That's important. Yeah, I do have the two sponsoring companies again, Christian Filipina, and it's specific uh, cross through Michael Onstad. Again, I forgot how it works, but again, Michael Onstad is your connection. You will find him on every one of my descriptions and every one of my comment sections. You will see his information. Great guy. You will not go wrong. I have a policy with him, guys. I would not be referring anything to anyone if I didn't think it actually is a good service or a good company. So I would never do that. It took me a long time to even take on Christian Filipina because I never used them before. So what they did is they gave me a 3-month membership to use them for free. And I did see right away why it's a lot better service. If you're ever in the States looking for a good Filipina, I can tell you this, that Christian Filipina is a lot better service than all those free apps that are out there. They offer you such great information and such a great straight service to finding that good person. I just did a video with two people who actually met on Christian Filipina, and they told us all about it. So again, you guys can watch that. Vince met Des on there, so you guys can see that on the video. Roger, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. That gets me a month on CapCut. So again, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Yes, I can get you a 6-month lease. So again, hit me up after this, and you can actually reach me on Messenger and or Facebook. Capstone, is 38 Park the best condo in Cebu with regards to convenient location and amenities? I love 38 Park. I lived there for 7 months. A great place to call home. It can get kind of pricey when you're looking at a 1 bedroom. You can find a reasonable price for a studio, but 1 bedrooms are quite pricey at 38 Park. But again, you're paying for convenience, being right beside the mall. Again, you're talking about only being a block from the mall. You can walk to the mall in less than 1 minute, and you can be at the mall. So very, very convenient. But again, in IT Park, it's probably the very, very best. If you're looking at Business Park and you're not worried about budget, you're looking at alcoves, or there's another one I forgot the name of it. It starts with a P. But it'll come to me. But again, yes, alcoves and 38 Park are some of my favorite. Again, I love Marco Polo, but again, it's not right. It's not very convenient for someone who does not have a bike or a car. Larry B, I heard that IT Park is the place to be in Cebu. Do you agree with that? If so, where would you recommend for staying there? Um, it all depends on a lot of factors, guys. I can't pick a place for you. If you're a part of the relocation program, I actually go out there and I video you. I actually get on video calls with you and show you the actual units because what you see online is not always what you get once you get here. So again, that's what I'm actually doing the relocation program for, taking away that guesswork and also getting things negotiated out for you so you're ready to go when you get here. But I can't speak for anyone. I can say that I like IT Park better than Business Park. I can say that I like 38 Park better than I like Solanea. Never lived at Solanea. I like 38 Park as far as location and things like that better. But I can't speak for anyone. I've got plenty of guys. Vince used to live over at Solanea, and he loved it. So again, I can't say it. I can't say enough. I mean, about different places. But again, it's all to each his own. Oh yeah, miss those hollows. Yeah, that's like the ice cream thing, I think, right? Rich Channel and his relocation program also offers invaluable service that addresses the mindset adjustment for would-be expats. There are many fence straddlers paralyzed by the limiting. That's the reason I started the relocation program, because when I started meeting expats over here that actually finally made it to the Philippines, they told me about the things that scared them. the stress of the move, the 30-hour flight, all those types of things. And they were telling me that people put it off year after year after year. Like, you're getting close to the date and you'll make up an excuse not to come that year. My relocation program is for that. Take away all that stress and all those things that can scare you, take it away from you, and get you living the right way over here in the Philippines right off the bat. Again, I can't tell you how many things I do for you guys in the relocation program. I find you a condo by giving you several options via video call and or by video. Your driver's license, your cell phone service, showing you guys where to eat, where to sleep, where to go buy clothes, setting up your Gcash account for you, setting up your bank account for you, helping you get your ACR card, taking you to get your actual first waiver when you get here to the Philippines. All these things you would be lost when getting over here. And that's the reason a lot of you guys put it off, because you know that you're lost. If you're not lost, you may want to move over here a little bit easier. That's why I'm doing it for, guys. Did I miss anything? Oh, I think I missed some guys. Oh my goodness, I missed a lot. Sorry, guys. Let's go here. Start right here. Brett, how did you get rid of all your stuff? I have 20 totes full of stuff. I went on Facebook Marketplace and put it all up for sale. Sold my condo, sold my boat, whatever I had to do. I put it all on Marketplace and sold it. And the things I didn't sell, I actually sold to my brother for a good price. Goodwill if you have to, whatever you have to do. I mean, just don't put it off, okay? Don't put off coming to the Philippines. That's the problem everybody has. They keep putting it off and putting it off. Are the condos furnished with pots? It's furnished with all you need is your clothes. The places that I'll find for you, all you have to do is bring your suitcase and your clothes, and you're going to be good. How old are you, Brett? And how old were you when you moved to Cebu? I am 55 now. I retired at the later part of turning when I was 53. So I was getting ready to turn 54. I retired, I would say 53 years old with 10 months. So I retired at 53, retired to Cebu when I was 54. Actually, my birthday is January 1st, and I actually moved here on January the 3rd and got here on the 5th. I have never driven a scooter or motorcycle, but I would like to learn. I am licensed to drive one. In your opinion, what's the best way to learn? Just hop on one and go in a parking lot. There's also courses and classes over here, guys. It's very inexpensive. So again, you can find a good place. You know, like I'm gonna give me a fan on here, guys. I guess this light over here has got me getting hot. It's a frozen type drink with rice balls and big fat straw. Oh, I've got to plug it in, guys. Sorry. Give me 1 second. There I go. I am sweating my butt off for you guys over here. I think this light above me has really got it hot. But I got the aircon on. Are there any sub-proofed apartments, soundproof apartments in IT Business Park? Most of the condos you're going to find over here in the Philippines, guys, you're not going to be bothered by noise. I lived at 38 Park. I couldn't hear anything. I lived at Marco Polo. I couldn't even hear my neighbors. I would pound on the walls and barely be able to hear it. So again, I've tested these things out, guys. You won't have to worry about noise. Simply Social, yes, you can get a 6-month lease with an option to extend it. Yes. IT Park is increasingly slummy. The videos many shoot there often exclude the. I'm not sure what you're talking about. IT Park in Cebu City is like any city, and I'm going to say it right here and now. I know you guys question what I'm saying. Cebu City is like any city in the U.S. Any city in the U.S. If you're in the U.S. and you're in Albany, Georgia, and you go across the railroad tracks, it gets a lot uglier. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, you have two sections. You have a good and you have a bad. You go to Ohio, in different cities, you have a good and a bad. That's the same in any city, guys. I can't stand when you guys try to say, "Oh, this is what's happening." No, every city across the United States has a good and a bad. You have your good areas and you have your bad areas. You have people where they're in poverty, and you have governmental housing, and then you have the expensive homes. That's the same thing here in Cebu City. These comments are so funny sometimes. Yes, Business Park is better to some people. I actually like IT Park better. The Business Park is a very nice area. I happen to have all my friends in IT Park. Most of my friends live in IT Park. I think it's a better walkable area in IT Park. That's just my take on that. Good morning, champions. How are you guys? Shout out to my best friend Trina there. I miss you guys and see you soon. Sending love, Angel. Yes, Angel. Good to see you tuning in today. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you soon. Larry B, if only I'll only be in Cebu for about a week this time around. I'm wanting to get some retirement ideas. Where would you stay for a week if you were in my shoes? The Golden Prince. Why not? It's in Business Park. The Golden Prince Hotel. If you can afford it, I would stay at SEDA. SEDA. Probably find some good pricing on Agoda. Simply Social. Philly Amstyle, thanks. When I come out, maybe I can treat you to lunch to talk about some adventures. It sounds good. Cleats karaoke. I bought it all. Britt is amazing. He is a good man. Thank you so much. That's what I'm here for. That's actually why I started my channel, was to get you guys to understand there's a better option out there than the U.S. or the Canada to retire. It's hard to retire when you're getting an average of $1,500, $1,600 from Social Security. Your rents cost more than that in the States, unless you want to live in the slums. So again, I know what I'm talking about, guys. This is a good way of life over here, and I'm living for 780. I'm at a 5-star resort. This would cost 12,000 back in Florida, 12,000 per month, and I'm living off of 780 for this great condo here. If you've ever driven a bike, the Philippines or Thailand is not the place to learn. You'll be you'll be fine. You will be fine. It's over here in the Philippines. It's follow the leader. You never see bike accidents. I've seen 2 bike accidents in the almost 2 years I've been here. You don't see many accidents here, guys. People drive very well. So again, that just doesn't happen. Is there any three-wheeled scooters there? Um, in the province, there is. You have electric scooters, yes. And if you want, I guess if you wanted to, if you wanted to spend the money, you can buy a trike. You know, Harley's here. You can buy a Harley trike, or you can buy the Spider like I used to have back in the States. I may actually take you up on that relocation program if I choose to retire in Cebu. I'll be here, my friend. I'm not going anywhere. Love it here. Bruce Cook, you don't have to get rid of anything. Leave it all for the landlord. Let him get rid of all your stuff. Leave dishes, pots, pans, old towels, etc. Just take a suitcase, fill it up, and leave. That's some good advice right there. Just get it going. Do not put it off. I think you're saying don't put off moving here over selling some things. You're exactly right. Comparing Philippines healthcare to Thailand or Malaysia, is it on par, or do you need to travel to receive good healthcare services? They have a very good hospital right here in Cebu City, Changhua. I think that's how you say it, Changhua. But yeah, a very good hospital here with great reviews and great services. So you don't have to worry about that. You'll be okay. Now, is possibly the healthcare better in Thailand or Indonesia or Malaysia? Yes, it probably is a little bit better. But again, you have a very good solution right here in Cebu City. No, the U.S. does not have slums. Like, I don't know what you, I don't know what you're on. I'm from the U.S. I have traveled across the U.S. I have been all the way from Georgia, all the way to California, from Florida, all the way to New York. I lived in New York for 12 years. I have seen the slums in New York. I have been to parts of Brooklyn where I would vomit walking down the street. I have been to the parts of New York where you can walk down the street and it was so nasty you would throw up on yourself. I have been to Atlanta, Georgia, and seen parts of Atlanta that are so disgusting and full of poverty. I have seen it in every state and every city I've ever visited. I have seen it. So I'm not sure what U.S. you're looking at. Maybe you haven't gotten around and moved around very often. I have lived in a lot of states in the U.S. and I have traveled the U.S. and I have seen it all, no matter where you're at. Tennessee, Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, again, Florida, Virginia, New York, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, out west, California, Texas. There is there is just as bad there as there is here. Handouts. Every bridge you go to, there's homeless underneath the bridges living there in tents and pop-ups. So yes, I have seen it. I'm not sure. Maybe you're in a bubble. Again, I was in a bubble, but I've traveled a lot though. The U.S. has not had such slums for over. Again, I've covered that already. Yes, look at Las Vegas on the strip. It's clean. Cops don't let homeless there and off the strip. Yeah, I mean, that's one location. You're probably right. But there are parts of any state or any city that has slums, guys. You can't fool me. I lived there for all my life. For 53 years, I lived in the United States. I've seen it. I've seen it all. I was a salesman. I traveled and traveled and traveled. I look forward to meeting you when you. We'll be here. Guys, just try walking from Business Park to IT Park and you'll see slums like you've never seen. I walked it and I have no issue with it. Again, you got to understand that over here, there's a big difference. Over here, when you're making an average of $300, again, the average Filipino makes $300 per month, guys. You can't get a lot for that. But again, the average Social Security in the United States is 1,500. You're not getting much for that either. So again, if you're over here living on $300 per month, yes, you're going to have some squatters. You have squatters in the U.S. You have people living in people's houses and apartments. You can't get out because they're squatting on your property, and you have to go through the system to get them out of your house. You have that in the U.S. I like the Philippines, but some will be shocked. It bothers some more than others. I have never been bothered by this whatsoever. Again, just so you guys know, I always ask you guys to come to IT Park or Business Park. The reason why is if you've never traveled outside the United States, it can shock you. That's what they don't have the word for no reason. It's called culture shock. Okay? IT Park and Business Park are bubbles. It's by far the best way to get established here in the Philippines is coming to one of the bubbles. BGC is bigger and better than most cities in the U.S. I've heard about it. Again, I haven't been there personally, but I heard it's like a miniature New York without all the crazy nastiness. So again, check out BGC, go online, watch videos, do what you got to do. But again, I love IT Park, I love Business Park, I love Cebu City. Family and friends are scaring me. They say don't leave the U.S. May not let you back in. No problems there getting back in. Many of guys have come here and went back home to visit. So don't let that scare you. Don't let the third world country thing get to you. Again, you're going from, again, like for me, for example, guys, 12,000 per month to live in the U.S. 12,000 out the door to live in the U.S. and living here on $2,000. It's plain and simple. So yeah, when I was there, I was surprised that the taxis weren't crumpled up more with all the traffic. They aren't. There aren't many accidents. Yeah, there's never any accidents here. You're exactly right. Britt, how much did you say you had invested returning on over 900? I got nine. I invested 90,000, and it's now 93,000 and some change, and I'm making about $918 per month off that investment without touching the original 90,000 on the ETFs that I've got. Britt and the rest of us living here in Cebu have said it numerous times. You're exactly right. Get preventative care, blood work, scans in Thailand. Don't wait until you get sick to go. Yep, you're exactly right. You can do that. Again, I got an insurance plan here, and I feel completely safe here. Never, I've only been sick once, guys, and actually, I know what caused me to be sick. It was the actual water. So again, I had a common cold one time in almost 2 years, and I got sick from drinking bad water here. But other than that, I haven't been sick at all. I've never felt healthier. I feel great. I feel uh, energized living here in the area. There you go. Yeah, the slums of Baltimore, Chicago. Are you kidding? That's the same thing I say. These people have not lived around the United States. Maybe they're in their own bubble in the United States. I've been around. Does traveler insurance cover medical stuff? It may. I don't know too much about traveler's insurance. Again, I have my own policy here, and I feel very, very comfortable, and I feel a lot better having a policy here. So on insurance, you get travel insurance. And do you also get Medicare or skip Medicare since you have Medicare and all those things don't work here? So Medicare, all those, the things you would get from the U.S. insurance, from what I understand, they don't work here. I understand that if you're ex-military, that something that's covered that happened during your active service, that could be covered, but anything else is not covered here in the Philippines. You're going to have an insurance policy to cover you. And again, that's the reason I actually got my insurance policy with Michael. Yeah, same thing I'm saying. I lived in New York for 12 years. I saw the rats running all down the streets and going into the sewer. I've seen it all. I'd agree with the overall standard of living is you're correct. Is it better? Yes. But is it better when you're looking at the entire picture? You can come here and live in a bubble. You can live here on 2,000 per month instead of living on 12,000 per month in the States. That's a pretty big difference. And for that difference, I'll choose and pick the Philippines every day. You're sadly either misformed or intentionally hide the fact that the U.S. and Western slums are. That's because they don't find them. They don't go there. I've actually traveled because I was in sales, and I've driven around several states. I've seen these slums. So again, this is a person that hasn't traveled a lot. And again, like people that come here to Cebu City, they're going to stay in their bubble, and they probably won't leave that bubble. That's just how it works. You guys are right. All right, let's get off that subject. Let's get on to the next stuff here. Yes, people are living in cardboard boxes. Yes, right there in Florida, people are living in cardboard boxes. You can't get worse than that. Living underneath bridges. So again, I'm not sure where this person's from. Jermaine, do you plan on living in those boarding houses or solving the problem of poverty, or do you want to live a better life for yourself? I'm trying to live a better life for myself, so I'm hoping that's what everybody's here for. Just like people are saying here, yes, BGC is super nice. Yes. And here, this person is lost. Jermaine Smith, I've lived in Houston and Jacksonville, so I'm unfamiliar with American urban life. The U.S. does not currently have slums. That is untrue. My hometown of Albany, Georgia has slums. Anywhere where the government has to give you housing, go there and see the graffiti all over the walls. See the roofs caving in governmental housing. Yes, it is horrible. There are shacks all around the place, trailer parks. Again, I'm not sure what U.S. you're looking at. I think you're a little mistaken. You just haven't gotten outside the bubble. Oh, my goodness. But on to the next, guys. It's not a problem. Exclusive PI, many developing countries there, and disparity between. Yep. You ever try to meet local Filipinos and Filipinos? I've met them. I've met plenty of Filipinos and Filipinos right there in the mall, just walking around. Hey, are you in your place at Tomboli? Still love? I love it. I'm here right now. I'm loving it. I love living here in Tomboli. Again, people can say what they want to say. I know what a 5-star resort looks like and what the feel like of a 5-star resort is, and that's the way I feel. And here's somebody that has some, this done it. The U.S. cities have slums everywhere. You're exactly right. All right, I'm not going to talk about that anymore, guys. Bob Dudley, there are some very good dividend paying ETFs that you can get with a good return with slow growth. Be careful. There are ETFs that pay great dividends, but they are dropping. The ones I have are not dropping. If you want to look at some of the ones I've gave a list several times, all right, for you guys out there, if you guys want to look them up, I've done my research. I've had people research for me. I'm going to give you the list one more time. All right, let's get started here. One last time before I call it a day. J, again, J is in John. EPQ, so JEPQ, JEPI, GOF, THQ, ARCC, CSWC, PDI, AGNC, SPYI, QQQI, IBIT. There you guys go. Do they deliver bottled water? Yes. The 5-gallon bucket, I mean, the 5-gallon bottle here, guys, is a whopping 30 pesos. To give you guys an example, I went on Amazon to look up a 5-gallon bottled water. $28 for a 5-gallon jug. The same thing I get here for 30 pesos. So again, $28 compared to 30 divided by 57, 52 cents. So I get for 52 cents, I get a 5-gallon jug with the jug here for 52 cents, and it's $28 on Amazon. You guys want to stay on that stuff. You're exactly right. Yes, people make the difference. Yes, people are fantastic here. Great people. I'm still waiting on a $10,000 budget video for 10,000 subscribers, Brett. There's no reason. You know how hard it is to get to $10,000. You'll be staying at like a 5-star resort, paying $200 per night. Now do the math. $200 per night times 30 is only 6,000. You're halfway to paradise. You can't spend 10,000 here. Maybe if you bought a place, or if you're staying in penthouses, maybe, but nobody's staying in penthouses. So again, it's just me. I think I lost some. Simply Social last lived long on Cebu. I think I lost some. Wow, I got a lot of messages, guys. I can't believe people got hung up on this one thing though. That's a bad. Everybody got hung up on the same thing. Let's see here. Still waiting on you to take a video of Toledo. Yeah, I haven't been back to Toledo. I will be making a video out there soon. Yes, I will get. I will get that done for you. I live in Houston. When it rains, the rats are everywhere. Yes, you're exactly right. When I was a kid, we got taken to a plant, a Miller plant in Albany, Georgia, and I never forget it to this day. They took us there, and at the plant, when they drained down the big round drum where they keep all the beer, 3 and 4 foot of rats at the bottom of that. I'll never forget it as a kid. So again, yes, nastiness. Here's my brother. We have tent cities full of people living here in the woods. So again, somebody who's just lost and don't they've never lived outside the bubble. I understand that. Yes, what is poverty? The poorest Filipinos are happy. I can't tell you how many unhappy rich folks there are. Again, that's the difference between the cultures here. Everyone is happy here in the Philippines. Even though they're only making $300 per month, they're extremely happy. VGT has an excellent ETF. I'll look into that. Yes, thank you so much. I checked Tumboy's website, didn't see anything about long-term rentals. Now, you guys have asked and asked and asked about this. You will not find the pricing that I have in Tomboli online. That's the reason I have a relocation program. You can only find this pricing if you have an agent with boots on the ground here in the Philippines. Philly, so good morning, Mr. Dave. I lost something here. I lost another one somewhere. Here we go. I pay $8 for a refill. Yeah, again, I pay 52 cents for a new 5 gallon 5 gallon drum or tank. We're gonna call it 5 gallon whatever bottle. Yes, that is correct. Yes, 5 gallons for 52 cents. Cost me 30 pesos. All right, guys, it's an hour and 33 minutes. I'm having an issue here with keeping up with the messages. I'm going to call it a day. I want to say thank you guys for all tuning in. I'm trying to get back to the top. It's giving me a hard time. I'm trying to get there, though. But every time I scroll up, it brings me back down to the bottom. All right, I'm trying to work it out, guys. I just didn't want to keep you guys waiting. So if you were married to a Filipino, would you buy a house or still rent? It's hard to say. It depends if I want to move around a lot. That depends on the person. It's hard to say what ifs, what ifs. I mean, I'm not quite there yet. I don't know the future, but again, I like moving around. I like seeing new places. This is my mentality now. I may change my mind and later on. Here's an example, guys. I live in Denton, Texas right now. Had to go month to month on rent, $1,600 for a one bedroom. Regular year lease is $1,250. So again, that's over here. You're talking about if it's in a bad area. You're talking about you can get a place for $100 per month over here. You're not gonna find anything in America for $100. Maybe one day we will be. Again, hit me up on my messenger. Hit me up on on my on my email. Yes, thank you so much, Clay. If you have not liked, hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. All right, you guys have a great afternoon. Good seeing you guys. Always a pleasure. Thank you guys so much. You guys are my champions. And until next time, guys, I love the Philippines. Have a good day, guys. Until next time, see you Thursday or your Wednesday night. Enjoy.